Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3! Hi there. We got a thing. Hi, thing. Or you're a foglet. Okay, so foglet. That's intriguing. How are you, foglet? Dead? That's good to know. Sorry, starting a timer. Alchemist powder. Okay. Huh, foglet. 1 minute then. Oh, I wish I knew the shortcut for B3. Foglets. If night ever catches you in the swamps, stay put and wait for dawn. Even if it means standing waist deep in water with leeches crawling up your trousers, the most important of all, if you see a light in the fog, never, and I mean never, go towards it. Joanne's Strud guide. Fog is a traveller's foe in the forest. It can make one lose one's way. At sea, it can send one sailing into the rocks. Yet such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as the foglets, which sometimes lurk within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Zerkarian kinjals. Yet, what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement, and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, simply driving their prey to madness or into the boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy waters. Intriguing. Anyway. Grab that. I'm looking around here, maybe we'll end up being lucky and we'll come across some Brett in that. It normally hangs on walls, but may as well grab what we've got while we're here. Oh, flawless ruby and other loots. May as well light it, just to mark our path. I'll grab that. Can I attack this target? I'm not trying to attack the target. There, thank you. Lesser Glyph of Ard. Oh yeah, the water hag. Oh, looks like you're getting ready to attack it. Sure, if you're going to help me attack this thing, we'll try it. Damn it! Ow! Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. You hit it with your magic from range while I wait for my quest. Hi! Oh, hi. Hi! I wonder if there's silver tipped arrows I can get. I need to get closer range, I should keep going. Ah, damn it! Okay, nice. Hi! Hi! There. How are you doing? Oh, you're dead. Well, that's a lot easier with magic artillery. We've got some halberd flares. Journeyman's repair stuffs. set this alight, because why not? It seems we cleared this area out of monsters. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. That's not the thing I'm looking for, but it's close enough. Not really. What have we got? Water. Okay, that's useful. Bear fat. That's also useful, but we don't actually use milk oil right now because we've not got the ingredients with unfortunates. Play, but true. Anyway. Let's quickly get that magic up. There we go. Now we'll spend all the points where we want them, basically, which won't be into that tree. I do like the tree. I do like the magic tree. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, so much points I'm putting into that. It makes me very reliant on magic, which is not the best, especially as you only have a certain amount of stamina. Anyway. This? Yeah, there we go. So, what have we got here? Quickly save it, just in case.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Yeah, that is intriguing. Yeah, let's meditate for an hour just so I can, you know, get my drinks. No, not that. I want to get, you. Let's replace you. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's all.
Oily yellow vapor. It's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognize
And soon after he'd learned to cast ignorance, patch these mushrooms.
terrible idea.
And wounds heal often quickly.
Damn it. Ah! No, you don't. It's hard to tell which they're going after. That's the issue with multiple people fights. There we go. Okay, let's take a quick thingy. Let's bite into this. And might as well go for that too. Oh, dried fruit. Might actually take some of that next. Hi. Ah, jeez. You guys infinite? Let's hop over this way.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Only if my theory is true. Ow! Wanker! Get over here. Ah ha 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 ha! Ooh, hi! How? I can't believe that worked. I thought they wouldn't be able to hurt them with fire, but sure. Anyway. Let's get keep Quen ready. And I guess activate 20-0 because, oops, I pressed F. Yes, yes, hurry yourself up. I've got Quen accidentally activated. So I'm now trying to keep this running so it's not used. Ooh, hi.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's almost like he's about to project something. Oh, okay, I just ended up clicking outside again. Why does it keep doing that? By keep doing that, I mean, why does it do that every so often?
Sirel, ni for del sol eser. Sirel, ni for del sol eser.
Oh.
Ein sila kelpi.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Okay, so we look for the horse symbol then?
Gavella Glan.
Cavella Glan to you two. I have no idea what you're doing. I'm going to assume that you're healing yourself. Wench, heal me! I need heals. Sees? No? Huh. Guess we'll go in this direction. Oh? You found something? Oh, yeah.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Oh!
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you alright?
No, not really.
So,
Not really, to be honest. I'm... Ow. Okay, I'm gonna drink Swallow. Ah. Phew, well, that was startling. Don't touch the sitting mutt. Margaret, going for a swim. Got a sword. Okay. I'm sure she can deal with herself.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one.
Which we didn't encounter.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
You know, I just jumped into water.
Look, they're opening.
Ow!
Go.
Yes, yes, I hear you. Oh, hi, there's another one there. I'm not going to go close to that one. Let's meditate for another hour. Okay, well, have we got any food we can eat? Let's go for dried fruit, I guess. Maybe that'll be good. It's
Well,
actually not bad for our health.
Now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. Well,
What is it? I don't want to approach. Hello? Oh dear. Why am I going to do this? Examine! No?
I think that's a swallow.
what? Come.
Sure.
Okay.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
If you say so.
Vela Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Oh, that's a golem, isn't it? Oh. Okay, sure. Yeah, hi, golem.
Feeling about this.
TRL not recognized. Intruder destroyed.
Hi there.
Just wonderful.
Ah, okay. Hi there. That's an irritating ability for you to be able to hit me across the map effectively. Ah! Okay. That's bad. Actually won't work, I know that much. Oh. The only other thing I can think of using is Yardan. So let's plonk that down. That Igni, but that's beside the point. Damn it. No, that's not what I meant to do at all. Get out of there. No! Out, get him! This is just an endurance. Flippin' hell! Match. Eek. Not best, but could have been worse. Come on, Swallow. Town Royale, I mean. Come on, over this way. I'm assuming the glyph's gonna help. It could just hinder! Out there. Come on. Oof. That hurts even through the shield. Leave her alone. Okay, while I think about it, it is completely useless for us to have Swallow still in. So we'll fling Thunderbolt in. Yeah, Thunderbolt in. Ha. If we just unequip, actually, you're fine then. Just might as well consume the last one. We'll put the thing away there. Ah! Oh wow. Okay, we've been toxic, but let's pay. There we go, perfect.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance.
Oh,
In several
no?
domains.
Thank you? Huh. I'm wondering why my health is turning slowly more red, though. Let's just say I'm not happy about it. I'm wondering if his face is turning more... Aha. I'm going to rest for an hour. Paranoia, we'll call it. Just to get that toxicity down. Okay. There was a chest over here, yeah. Another runestone. And another chest over here. We have relic oil? Huh. Enhanced dancing star and some crowns. What is relic oil? Alchemy. Alcoheist. How do you make alcoheist? Cherry Cordial and Nilfgaardian lemon. And an empty bottle. Enhanced the dancing star. You require dancing star and... Anyway. Huh. La chaîne de coq. I still haven't got that damn thing I'm looking for. Which is annoying. Thunderbolts. An Endragon and Brutal. Yeah. Do we get an enhanced swallow then? I can only assume we do. What is relic oil though? Applied to sword for additional effects in combat. Plus 10 versus relics. So I'm assuming that will be the thing that we just fought, obviously. We've already read about the Foggets. I was wondering if it was actually going to tell me about golems. Anyway. Ha. Just quickly save that. Phosphorus. Enhanced glyph of Axie. I should actually have a look at the... Oops. The glyphs. Think about it. Chance to stagger. That's nice. Hard sign intensity. Axie sign intensity. And chance to freeze. We'll put the freeze one... And you, I guess. And we'll put stagger in this one. This probably would have been better the other way around, but whatever.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
I want to see that paper. Let me paper. Let me paper. Let me. You, out of here. You stand there. Me, Paper! Paper! Oh, faggot. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Got that feeling again?
Gargoyles! That's just brilliant. Ah! Well, you're an ugly one, aren't you? Ah! Holy crud! Well, that happened. Ha! In addition to their immediate effects, many choices give rise to consequences which will make themselves known long afterwards. But holy crap! That was interesting. Nearly all bombs, poisons, and oils can be upgraded. Oh, sweet! You can temporarily dampen a fire elemental's fire by using Ard. And make them have an Ard time. Okay. I'm just going to continue this way.
Once you finally find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
No idea. Let's just save it here. I'm going to try it again because it's probably a bad idea anyway, but whatever. Sure. An earth elemental.
Imagined it. How it will transpire.
1 minute. Did that
What
say
will
earth
she
elemental?
say? What will she look like?
No.
Decoction.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personally.
Yeah, it's fine. Relax.
Not to worry. We'll get there. Got that feeling again?
Come on, regen. You'd think that would do a lot more damage in general, that attack that you do. How the hell am I meant to dodge that? Your AoE is BS! I'd understand if you blasted out magic, but no, you just kind of slam your foot to the ground. Ah, damn it. Okay, what the hell was that? Let's eat up a bit. Come on, regen. Go. Damn it. Actually, I'll just keep Quen. Oof.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Yes, it is.
Gavella Glan.
What the hell is GLYPHS Glan? I'd like to know. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff we got from that. It's almost like we fought a mini-boss. I feel like I'm going to be stuck in here forever though. Chance to poison, chance to freeze, chance to stagger, act seesaw intensity. Chance to freeze we'll put in that, chance to stagger we'll put in our regular sword. And we'll do that. Because I'm more likely to be attacking humans with multiple strikes than I am to be attacking monsters.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Or what about a gargoyle?
Small out.
Look, it worked!
Okay, why do I not like this? This is gonna go badly, isn't it? Let's see.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
You just got Vela Glanyers.
Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Well, obviously
Never
they
thought they might have.
Wow, the sentries did absolutely nothing effectively. Jeez, this mage had loads of sentries up as well.
Froze them before they could attack.
If I wasn't busy hunting them, I'd fire them. They're here already. 10 to them. We've no time to waste. Oh, this is not good.
What is this?
The white frost, made from the hunt summit. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield as Demetia crests surge.
Okay, shield is in.
Darian and I. Ready. Stay close.
Okay, I need to walk as well then.
Hey, Nicola.
Keep close to Kira and keep under a magic shield.
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Oh, Hound of the Wild Hunts. Ah. Damn it. Get back in here. Come on, Kira. Close the bridge already. Oops, I accidentally double tapped that.
Angal Stamina.
What do you think? We'd die here? Cannot save game right now. Ah, damn it. Okay, can we save it now? Nope, okay, well, that's just brilliant.
Hey, Nicola.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Get in here.
Angal Stamina.
Rotting flesh. That's just pleasant.
Just one more.
Mm-hmm. To get in. I have no idea what happens when I stick outside though. Probably gonna guess that I just lose health slowly.
Hey, Nicola.
Pina colada! Pina colada! Hi there. Wouldn't it be terrible? Ah, get off of her! Ah, damn it! Get back in. Damn it! Get in. Ah, we spent too long outside. The shield fell. Damn it. Get out of here. My portal! Go away! Okay.
Stamina.
Good job, Missy's.
Darian and I.
Okay, we can lift the shield now? Yes? Cool.
Kira. What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
No problem.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, with a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
You okay? Okay, you're good. Cool.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Okay, you got it. Cool. Good job. I'm assuming he was about to say maybe you could try Igni. Well, Igni would do jack against this. Let's get Swallow in. It'd be nice if there was a fast way of swapping this. Can I put these in pockets? No, I can't. Okay. Let's might as well get the ball in, because why not? Can we put Spectre Oil? Nope. Thought I might as well try. Let's have a look. What else have we got we could put in? Nothing really, to be honest. We'll put Tony Oil in. Because hey, why not? Ooh. Oh, you got this. Nope. You've not got this. You have got this. Good job, Missies.
Gavella Glan. Come.
I wish I knew what Glyph Glan was. Oh, what's this? Puffball. Not what I'm looking for. Still not what I'm looking for.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
He does. Shielded. What do you wish, Raider of the Hunt? Oh. Oh, that's bad. Well, let's not tarry, I guess.
You're stubborn to honor.
Indeed we are.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Hey!
I wonder how long you last.
So do I. Ooh, okay, well that did nothing. Have I got the silver sword out? Yeah, I do, okay.
Angal Gamana.
Damn, I cannot block him, okay. Okay, come on. Vatgern! I am Vatgern. Okay, come on, into the circle. Fine then? Not into the circle. Quinn. Ah, damn it!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
Dick! You wanker! Why you got to open passages to gates of flippin' near enough hell? I'm not trying to be your goddamn forsaken shield of hell. Okay, fire does basically nothing. Good to know. This is near enough a fruitless fight completely for me. He's still doing that thing where he somehow manages to hit me without hitting me. Like that. How the... Ooh, hi. No. Toxicity is getting quite close to full, but we're out of things that I was going to use anyway. So, you know, theoretically no more toxicity gain. I'm sure what you're saying is very interesting, but I don't want to know. Okay, come on. Come on, Mr. Particle Physics. Ow. Or not really ow, but you know. Oh god, Missy's Particle Physics, my eyes. Ah!
Another rift.
Oh, hi, you're in the center there. Messies, it'd be nice if you could close the rifts. Ah, he's gonna get back to full bloody health. He's at full health again. Damn it. Yep, they're definitely elves with the language they're using. Oh, out.
Unguard stamina.
Ah! And sign, get in. Nice!
Are you well and whole? I'm here.
Unnecessarily.
Whew.
Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Okay, yeah. We'll get to that after a little breather. Holy bun! That was... well, it was kinda hard. Whew. More rotting flesh. What do we do with rotting flesh? Do we eat it or something? If we eat it, that's a bit intriguing. Because it is rotting flesh from the hunt, so I'm wondering if there's going to be something special about it. Gargoyle's heart, and dust, and monster bones, and other bones, and just stuff in general. Silver meteorite plate. Doesn't say what rotting flesh is for. Oh, nothing. Can be sold to merchants or dismantled. Probably dismantled would probably, in essence, be best. Drink some of that, I guess. How's this sword that we came across, though? Oh. Oh, we have some better boots we could wear. Hunt sword. Does 8 less damage, but has interesting different side effects. Instead of a 15% chance to poison, it has other things. Huh. Like a 1% chance to freeze. 3% critical hit chance. 25 critical hit bonus. We've already got a critical hit bonus, don't we? From... just the skills that we've chosen, haven't we? Character? Let's have a look. Cat skill techniques. Critical hit damage by 25%. So we're getting 100% critical hit damage, I believe. And fast attack damage by 5%. 25% for each piece, yes. Yeah, each piece of light armor gives us 25%. So, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 4. Cool. So that is 100% increased damage if we ever hit with a critical hit. So that would be nice if we could find something to do with our level that we could upgrade for that. Increases chance of landing fast attack, critical hits by 2%, fast chance. Yeah, it's 2% increase. Resolve. Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. Oh, okay, so we do lose points when taking damage. Vizima Champions made everything spinny! Oh. Oops. Wait, this is an Elven Laboratory. Is this where they learned how to produce the children of Elder Blood?
Alright, let's watch this message.
Shirel, this place is no longer safe.
Ha! Do not tarry.
Here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog.
Oh.
Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything.
Yeah, true.
If they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Okay. Elf warned Ciri about some witches.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
Did you know these witches?
you know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Bellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Bellum, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How intriguing. Didn't mention them earlier. Why?
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Relax,
I had no idea
down.
you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Rather aggressive, Carol.
After I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Can't imagine where that comes from.
That's nowhere near with the connotation I was going for. Oh, whatever. How did I find the witches? How do I find the witches?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Sorilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
So, yeah, those sound good. Ugh. Alcohol
What
haze.
come?
Introduction to the applied magics. Bear legend. Probably should look over these stuff.
Must have burned these notes himself. The Hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Must have burned these notes
Oh.
himself. The Hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Well, he obviously knew. Or maybe he just wanted to burn some notes. You never know. Maybe they're just in the way. Time iridium ore. Oh, nice. After the white frost. Okay, what I'm probably going to do actually is do a bunch of reading right now about all the books that I've got after I finish
Mysterious
looking around
mage
here.
herbalist.
Oh, lunar shard and stuff. A white wolf. Diagram for hunter's boots.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
What was the potion for? Dare you mention, say, and tell me, and actually... Okay, sure. What's this? Dwarven Spirit. Nice. That'll help us. Anyway. What I'll do, as I said, is I'm going to probably read from now until the end of the episode. So, if you don't want to read, I completely understand, and I hope to see you next time. But, for everyone else, feel free to stay. Essentially. Anyway, what have we not read? We've read The Devil by the Well. Wait, we finished that contract. Okay, so we got no need of that anymore. We've got Yennefer's letter, and we've met her already. Dear friend, forgive me ha! Immediately, right off the bat! Forgive me for not asking about your health, or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. I must meet with you soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima, and do not spare the horses. While I do eagerly await your return, I won't be able to wait eagerly, or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. Let's just fling that on the ground because that's getting in the way. A man posted notice about where his brother has gone missing. I went off to fight the Black Ones, reason a man is brave, sword, ventured out, find Bastion myself, I won't pay, willing, okay, yeah, that one, we've done that already. Yellow Diary. It's happened, Volkir sent me a penance to the grievance, first day of freedom, Hovel's village is not much, it's better, Okay, we've read that. Interrogation reports. Amavit Fortress, persons taking part, Sir Ingus Verdress, Bart, the Bilf, Andres Blum, Sir Ignatius overcoming, the Witcher, oh okay, yeah, that one. On the floor, burn papers, arrange a meeting, you fucking show up, we've seen that one, okay. On the floor, a letter from the Witcher of Cornham, diagram belonging to order. Floor, letter to Yennefer. Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for the letter. Forgive me for not answering you earlier in an attempt to reach you via my megascope. I am trying to limit my magical communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening. Don't you agree? I am delighted you have found the possession in our gracious Emperor's coats. Wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It is good for you that Emir's attentions with her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane? Perhaps these circumstances and the arrangement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. In response to your first question, I can state beyond all of a doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere in south of the Uruga, believe me. I could recognize her magical signature in my sleep. I have not had any contact with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken a turn for the ill. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kover, but I am afraid of the current political climate that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. Hopefully, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, Fingrila Vigo. P.S. Thank you for the news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Okay. Mikhail. My true-born brother, Mikhail, is missing. Anyone who finds him, or at least finds what Elfet met him, will be generously rewarded. And I'll slip a good word to you, the Baron, for you as well. Meet me at the end of the crossroads. We've not finished that yet, I don't think. Hendrick's notes. Ledger, payments, stack of grain, invoice, missing, wanted, subject to the innkeeper scale, appearance change. Okay, yeah, we've heard that. Recipe for Backgainer, we read that, and we do not need it. Letter to Alexandra. Darling, I am writing because you must be worried about that I'm still angry, silly man. Yeah, we've read that. Sorry, I'm just going to fling your letter on the floor. I hope you don't mind. Some delivery man's taken hold of the fields to deliver a spirit and phantom. No, we've not done that. Angry scrawled notes. What am I supposed to die for? Fucking Temeria? Dad died for that. No, we read that. Okay, on the floor. Sweat of blood. Of sweat and blood. A veil hangs between our yep, we read that. What shall become of Temeria? Temeria, the land of milk and honey, once flowered, and what she beareth bravely steadfast, demise of great protector King Foltest. I think we've read this. Temeria, land where milk and honey once flowed, and what did she do wrong to the gods? That they should treat her so cruelly. The peril of the north, to some, she provided a galloping range of Nilfgaardian cavalry to others. As the country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire even. It was here that the wars where bloodiest battles were fought, and it was in Temeria where most bestial deeds were wrought. It was in Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of these wars' horrors. And bear it they did, bravely and steadfast until the demise of their great protector, King Foltest. Then proceeded, taking its fecal face from Temeria, murdered most treacherously. Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor, and so all manner of curse soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that we had once been the armour protecting the north against the designs of the Mad Dancer, he who had the grey stones of his foes pounded into the ballroom floor. A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over every rampant. Yet, we Temerians live on, and we always will. As long as the folk believe, the usurper will take our beloved capital Vizima, to treat it as his own property, will forever peer over his shoulder in fear. For, in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but a powerful nation of daggers, waiting to deal justice's blow. Dun dun dun! Okay. What shall become of Temeria? On the floor. And on the floor, on the floor. No. Interesting. Betrayal of the elder races. What is non-human? The answer is simple. It is the very name it suggests. It is something which resembles, and yet nevertheless is not, a human. Though it walks on 2 legs, speaks the tongue similar to our own, and dresses in similar attire, it is all the same has no more in common with the base beast than noble man. What? It has more in common with base beast than noble man. Wow. Dwarves are like moles. They feel best underground and avoid direct sunlight. They love to live in filth, forever smuggling themselves into mud and slime. They love everything that can be found within the earth. Rocks, metal, minerals, and all shape and colour. It is also said that, like their kindred moles, they feed most readily on worms, roaches, and other night crawlers. Wow. They really don't. Wow. Halflings, for their part, are more reminiscent of gophers, fat, lazy, and loud in the typical rodent's way. Their minds are filled with only thoughts of food and drink, which they steal from other nobler beasts, greedily squirrel away into their hovels, and which are marked by cruel craftiness. It could be dying of hunger and they would not share a meal with you. You could be dying of hunger and they would not share a meal with you. You could be howling from poverty and they wouldn't be swimming in gold, and yet still would fleece you for the last coin. You could do nothing but good to them, and they would still stab you with a knife in the back. With a knife in the back, even. Elves, in turn, seem related to birds of prey. They dwell in far-off Zerrikania. They care most for coloured feathers. They would most readily spend all day staring at their reflections in the water and singing their own praises. They are so awash with self-love that they no longer feel any desire towards members of the opposite sex of their own species. Their appearance, unquestionably unpleasant to the eye, is highly misleading, for they are exceptionally cruel, and any who judge them by looks alone will be duped and killed in a cold blood. Best proof of this is the so-called Scoutel, bandits that claim to fight for freedom, but in truth only to kill humans. All these vile so-called elder races To our great misfortune, to our great fortune, are slowly dying out. Joy fills the heart with every right-thinking man that ought, at the thought of his great-grandchildren never needing to know them. That in the day of dwarves, halflings, and elves, that are merely fairy tales used to scare the young and impressionable children. Oh, that's sad. Anyway, sword for witches. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours. I reply, the decent kind, haters of lies, doers of good, and the kind that live according to the God's law and nature's law too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magics, and magicers, and non-humans are all separates us from the common folk. All that separates us from the common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms to defend our lands against evil and slice up the gargantuan that eats us? Gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts nor land. Though God-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times, we've sworn not to him or any other ruler by oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen to only our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is the right soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you a board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot and tell the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in a strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on matron aged more than 30 springs, black cats kept in the yard, to name but a few. Wow. We will show you how to defend yourselves from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magical elements with dimeridium. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with hot iron, and how to grant them a cleansing death with the help of a sacred fire. Oh boy, that's the cruelty in this universe is sad, but hey. 3 things are required for human life to be sustained: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it Ice-Pound Povis or the Green Toslet, everyone asks me about the passions that blinded Geralt. The passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vinderberg. As a man both cautious and discreet in nature, I refuse to betray those secrets. With one important exception, the history of their first encounter was so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, that it would be a venerable crime to hide this from the light of under a bushel. To hide its light under a bushel. Indeed, I had no witnesses to the events personally. I wish I would have believed... No, sorry. I would have never believed that, that was... room? I would never believe that was room in our grim and dark worlds. That there was room in our... just by the way, if anyone's watching, that's, what do you call it? A typo. I would never believe that there was room in our grim, dark world for such a fantastic marvels. It all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish and unburdened by heavy coin pouches, decided to have a fish or supper out of the lake. Oh my god, it was horrible words. Grr. Anyway, no bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Obviously, my friend's warnings. Oblivious to my friend's warnings, I opened it, and in doing so, I freed a powerful djinn. Without giving it much thought, I set to proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to 3, however, the djinn, irritated, I now could see in hindsight, it being issued demands so soon after waking, started to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted and told the Witcher later, as though under the influence of some curse. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Right, okay, I get it. Clearly the help of an expert in magic arcana would be needed. It was our good fortune that Yennefer of Vinderberg happened to be staying in the village nearby. Geralt went to her and asked him to heal his best friends, who had happened to be also to be a brightest star in the Norse poetic firmament. Yennefer, however, was more interested in the djinn, of which she wanted to trap in magic servitude, than its victim. And it should be said, playing the Witcher like a well-tuned mandolin, yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating manner, he fell white head over muddy boots in love with her. What happened then? Well, I won't go into detail. Suffice to say that Yennefer's plan hardly delighted the djinn, and without its cooperation she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress would surely have met a tragic end and taken all of Rind along with her. Had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades. He sent the djinn packing. He had but to pronounce his third and final wish. He could have asked for anything: wealth, fame, power. But instead of asking for the djinn to bind his fate to... Instead he asks the djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant, yet intriguing, sorceress of Vinenberg. Jan Alfred Picrat's account of Laderhov, born in 1232, award-winning poet, playwright, and troubadour. Really? Frequent performer of Vizimir, Neredmer, and Venizmar, and many other nobles and nobilities. Okay, it was actually Dandelion that was with us at that time, not Julian Alfred Pincarts. Huh, intriguing. The Wild Hunts. The farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids and milkmaids, all common folk in the continent whispers, share tales of the wraithfully procession pounding across the sky. The Wild Hunt, they call it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards arise when it is sighted, and all grows cold, though the sun shone bright moments before. Some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter, and claim the riders came in winter. But nay, it is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake. Or so the superstition goes. Yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes common folk captive, youths, and most often in the prime of their wielding years, with 10 and 12 summers behind them, even. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only to return years later with no memory of what passed in that time. Legends of the North, lineages of the North. Cyrilla? Basically Ciri, born in 1251, heiress to the throne of Sintra, Princess of Björg, Duchess of Sodden, heiress of Angus Allard Scalig and Innis Ahan Scalig, and suzerain of Atre and Abier, daughter of Pavona, see Pavata Fiona Ellen, and the Unicron Urchin, even, of Ellenward, see Emir of Veramis, the granddaughter of the famous lioness of Sintra, Queen Calanthe. See Calanthe Fiona Rannon. A shipwreck occurred during the journey from Sintra to Skellig, which took the lives of the Urchin and Pavota. The Cyrillas further upbringing was able to was then entrusted to her grandchildren, a grandmother even. In 1260 even, afraid of the looming Nilfgaardian threat, Queen Salanthe sent Cyrilla to the court of King Ervel of Verdun, where the heiress of Sintra was to marry the heir of the throne of Verdun, Prince Castian of Verdun. Though allying with Verdun to gain the aid of the realm's army, it was at the time Salenthia's top priority. No marriage could ever occur. The Cyrilla returned to her grandmother's court in 1262 during the so-called Sintra massacre. Sintra went missing. Cyrilla went missing even. Yeah, she went missing. Folks say that there were she who knows. Folks say that there were at least 4 at first. The mother, she who knows. Oh, we've read that. Okay, that's good. We're getting through some of these at least. Perils of the North. No one can claim that to have travelled the Northern Realms and not been to Novigrad. If I were forced to list, oh my god. Well, ugh. I'm starting to just say, you know what, we've already been through some of these. Things are going better and better for us. We picked up Cart and a Heart near forest, near the mill, nice for ourselves, folks are poor, but we squeeze them for every bit and pops out. Okay, cool. Spy's notes. We've read that. On the floor. Unsent letter. I've thrown a night shirt with a lace and red beads in my arrival to colour up your kisser somewhat. On the floor. And beast clothing. They entered this hut to begin a search. Silver chains. Yeah, we've read that. On the floor. After the white frost, spring ash rose down. Oh, okay. Spring ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling waters, Ternala drifts, slowly, softly, silently into oblivion. Sage lips blackened. Frosted bones quiver before an ice-bound eye can blink. In distant skies I will catch your descent. Scribbled documents. No wonder we're losing the war. Cowardly cunts, etc. We've read that. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing, and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in its domain. Expert mages make magic an art, but the road is vigorous and leads through years of practice, study, and hard work. It requires considerable amount requiring inborn talent. And requires a considerable amount of required inborn talent. Okay. Magic was implanted into our world through the conjunction of the spheres and was discovered to be living, changeable, and a controllable force being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage was one who discovered the talent within himself and grappled with its power. Is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic groups began to form, in which talented beings could work together to develop their abilities. This period was usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups are the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one draws magic's powers are earth, water, fire, and air. In the tome of which currently holds each one of these have a separated chapter dedicated to them, ordered according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with an element discussed. Okay. The bear legend. The bear. Oh, okay. Beast re-entered. The berserkers do not The berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have all heard the call of the bear and answer it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials, which usually end in their death. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trials of the Bear's Triumph, but few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and no one knows. And none who undergo it must. And none who watch those. Sorry, 1 minute. Few outsiders. Trial is called the Trial of the Bear's Triumph, but few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know of what goes on. Those who undergo it must endure. But curiously, the inhabitants of Skellig themselves know very little about the Berserkers, or the Vadkarls. Vadkarls, as they call it, or call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders, and not among themselves. Okay, onto the floor. The Elder Blood. What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse placed upon from generation to generation, those in whose veins flows the infamous even, Han Akras flows. It is said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this condemned blood that Aethline prophesied an Avenger would be born, the destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is an extremely rare inherited talent, granting control over time and space, and it to a degree unattainable even by elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in the fullest. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of power that takes on the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends of the Curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reasons, the bearers of the Elder Blood are always subjected to great interest in the world's mighty and to mages alike. The former counted on the truth of Eleneth's prophecy on the Avenger being born that could destroy worlds, and who they could thus use to their purposes. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic of Haran Akrer to broaden their own knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all of these plans were for naught. The Elder bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress of the Nilfgaardian crown, Ciriel Fiona, Irilin Ratanian, blah de blah de blah. You get the idea. Oh, we may as well just go for the Perils of the North, seeing as how we're already this far. No one ever claimed to be travelling. No one who can claim to have travelled the Northern Realms No one can claim to have travelled the Northern Realms who have not been to Novigrad. If I were the first to list what during my many meanderings has made the greatest impression on me, it would be precisely this great and yet at the same time free city, a metropolis worthy of the Empire. Its only flaw is that the civilization Nilfgaard carries within her is not yet enlightened it. That is why hordes of reactionary cultists of the Eternal Fire dwell in the midst of this excellent buildings and superb commercial infrastructure. One feels as though superstition is how the local hierarchy and its temple guard cement their power over the city dwellers, and many of them are they are to control, for the city counts no less than 30,000 inhabitants. While strolling through the fabulous port, surrounded by marvellous architecture and its architecture, it is hard to imagine what centuries-old Novigrad was a mere minor elven town said when the city fell into the hands of the Nordlings. Its problems grew exponentially, for as is well known by the people of the north, can do to a great many things, but peacefully and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. And so Novigrad first belonged to Redania, and then it fell under Temerian rule, and finally, under the endless compromises and bargains, it finally became a free city. But is the city truly free? I dare to doubt it. Redanian influence makes itself felt very strongly in every street corner. And the fact that the city is located within Redania's territory speaks for itself, or Radovid's territory speaks for itself. While wandering the city's streets, I came across 4 watermills, 8 banks, and nearly 19 pawnshops. There are also a great many houses and simple pleasures, such as taverns and brothels. Novigrad's commitment to matter of faith is borne witness to by the fact that the city contains no less than, I kid you not, 19 temples to the Eternal Fire. It could be said, I think, that... it could be said... What more could be said? I think Novigrad has all the markings of a capital of the world, and perhaps it is what it will one day become. First, however, someone needs to bring order within her walls. Okay, so that sounds like a Nilfgaardian that wrote that. Proud Nilfgaardian! Okay, so... with that word... Actually, no, we're not done yet. Because I just remember we've got a bestiary entry. Berserkers. Now finish your soup, or a berserker will come and swallow you whole. The Skellig mother to scolding her child. Skellig speaks legends of men who, known as berserkers, transform into bears, then when overwhelmed with battle rage. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven to a bloodlust, which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however. Not even in Skellig, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legends with the utmost gravity. It indicates either that the berserkers are in fact mere figments of maidsoden imaginations, or else that they have learned to hide the abilities from the rest of the islanders. The Skeed's ballads indicate that the berserker transformed into the heart of battle cannot be distinguished from a true born bear. Only minute or anatomical details, such as the shape of the tongues and teeth, reveals the secret. Depictions of their fighting prowess, painting them as invulnerable to pain and able to heal any wound received almost at once. Agony and Quinn are good again. Anyway, if these men turned bears or truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and lycanthropes, they are particularly vulnerable to Hoyle that are harmed cursed creatures. But if we are to give credence to ancient songs about creatures' deeds, about mass murderers and massacres they have committed, we can only hope that no Witcher will have to test this hypothesis. Elementa. Okay, Borchlings. Oh my goodness, hello Borchlings. Ugh. Well, that's repugnant. Repulsive, I mean. Borchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a Witcher will ever likely have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without proper burial, their appearance is that of a partially decaying fetus. They are unformed fetus, twisted with hatred, malice, and fear. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven mad by hunger. That most often leads to their victim's death. A Bolchling will emerge from its lair at night and lurk in the bedside of an unexpectant mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny even. As she sleeps, a woman thus beleaguered suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, then delirium, and in general weakening of the flesh. After the few nights, she has enfeebled, yeah, and unable to defend herself, she is then botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and draining her blood until the mother and fetus perish together. The botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened, and if gorged on blood, it can change its form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunching over. Oh my goodness, really? Hunching over and striding ape-like in its forearms, stronger and fiercer than its alteration. It hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponents who are attacking him with sharp claws. Huh. Our Borchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lumberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth, which watches over families it never knew in the house it could never call home. That's sad, but also at the same time, holy crap! Elementa. Gargoyles. Gargoyles are stone statues that brought to life by magic in order to guard mages' laboratories and lairs and from intruders. Their appearance alone has scared off more than one prospective burglar. Those who do not take flight at the sight of these horned, winged monstrosities usually die shortly thereafter, torn to shreds by bony claws. Is it just me, or is that gargoyle ogling us? Said Lara Estevan, burglar of Lochmoine. Baying at the heels of the wild hunt is its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them loosing their way to times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and dark, and cold and death follow in their wake. Said Essie, the blackjack Dwavan. Trobertes, I think. Born, or so some experts believe, of magical ice crystal, the hounds of the wild hunt race across the spectral, alongside their spectral masters, like ravenous feral dogs that are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. Well, I actually saying it would have been good against them, but Igni, I was right, is good against them. We've read about them. Thank you. So I guess that is it now, finally. Jeez. We are definitely amassing quite a bit of knowledge. But with that, we'll leave it there. So until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed. Jeez, that was a lot of reading, wasn't it?